Okay, take one, 3, 2, 1. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And back to our program Bio 270. And here's your moderator Natasha Shohada binti Kamarudin. And today we have our three beautiful ladies with us, Miss Najiha, Mrs. Nina Najwa, and Miss Fatiha. Alright, the purpose of this program is to solve our audience question regarding their problems in daily life. Okay, so let's take a look into this question. Okay, Ima ate lunch full of potato chips while watching TV one evening. Do you guys have any ideas what effect did this have on her urine concentration and volume? Alright, the first of all, I want to ask Miss Fatiha, do you have any ideas about Ima's problems?
Okay, thank you, Miss Natasha. As the problem statement, it states that Ima ate a lunch full of potato chips, and what is the effect of her urine concentration and volume? It's clearly said that it involves kidneys. So before we begin, we need to be familiar with kidneys. So kidneys are a pair of bean-shaped organs present in all vertebrates. They remove waste product from the body, maintain balanced electrolyte levels, and regulate blood pressure. So the kidneys are some of the most important organs. As the ancient Egypt left only the brain and kidneys in position before embalming a body that's inferring this held a higher value. So let's moving on the structure of kidney. So the kidneys are located at the back of the abdominal cavity, with one sitting on each side of the spine. Generally, right kidney are slightly smaller and lower than the left one in order to make space for the liver. Each kidney weighs around 125 to 170 grams in males and 115 to 155 grams in females. And each kidney was surrounded by a tough fibrous renal capsule, and beyond that, it contains 2 layers of fat served as a protection to the kidney. Inside the kidneys, there are a number of pyramid-shaped lobes. Each consists of an outer renal cortex and an inner renal medulla, while nephrons flow between this section, and these are the urine producing structures of the kidneys. As the blood enters the kidney through renal arteries and leaves through the renal veins, the kidneys are relatively small organ but receive 20 to 25% of the heart's output. Each kidney excretes urine through a tube called ureter that leads to the bladder. So let's moving on to the function of kidney. The main role of kidney is maintaining homeostasis. This means they manage fluid levels, electrolyte balance, and other factors that keep internal environment of the body consistent and comfortable. So kidneys serve a wide range of functions such as waste excretion, the absorption of nutrients, maintaining pH, excretion of active compounds, maintaining pH balance, regulating blood pressure, and last but not least, osmolality regulation. And so let's jump to the content of the potato chips. Potato chips contain sodium, potassium, dietary fiber, vitamin C, iron, vitamin E, thiamine, niacin, vitamin B6, magnesium, and zinc. But in this situation, we are focusing on sodium. So that's all from me.
Oh, alright. Thank you, Miss Fatiha. So, in order to solve Ima's problem, we have to take a look closely at the structure, function of kidney, and the content on the potato chip itself. So, regarding urine concentrations and volume, I want to ask Miss Najiha, do you have any points of view regarding urine concentration?
Okay, thank you, Miss Natasha and Miss Fatiha. So now you know about the content of the potato chips, what inside the potato chips, and how kidney works. But do you know how the sodium inside the potato chips, or we can call it salt, or basically the salt is just sodium chloride, effect in our urine concentration? But before going further, we need to know a few things about the salt. So how does the body use it? So we need salt. Okay, we need salt in our body to help muscles and nerve function correctly. So, but yeah, like in this situation, Ima ate a full bag of potato chips. And a full bag means many, right? Mean much. So too much of something is never good. But yeah, so how it will affect the urine concentration in our body. So let's move on. How the concentration will affect. Okay, so next slide. So when you eat the potato chips, it will bring the step one, which is in this case, Ima ate a full bag of potato chips. Means it means she consumed a high content of salt. So when this situation happen, it will increase the salt intake. In fact, actually, I just want to tell, you just need in our body, in our human body, we just need a small amount of salt to remain healthy. So means like if we eat too much salt, many consequences will happen lah. So
I see.
when increase of salt happen, it will bring us to the step two, which is it will increase the sodium excretion. And to the step three, when sodium excretion increase, it will cause the kidney to conserve more water. Okay, why apa ni? Why the kidney conserve more water? Okay, when you consume too much sodium in your diet, like Ima, ate a full bag of potato chips, your body will hold extra water in your kidney. So, but I'm not going to explain about the volume, but in general, the body is trying to balance the salt ratio by holding on the water.
I see.
Yeah, like that. But yeah, your kidney have to work harder lah to filter out all the excess water, and you have small amount of water in your body because you ate too much potato chips. So it will bring us to step 5, when your body need the water and you have high amount of sodium. Your body will have the excess sodium to release, and the your body will have the concentrated urine produced. So this situation really prove our body need the balanced amount of water and the salt for your urine to produce the balanced amount of the water and the salt lah. So now we know about how it will affect the concentration, but how about the volume can be affected by this situation? So let's continue to the Miss Nina.
Thank you, Miss Naziha and Miss Tasha. Okay. When you eat potato chips, the amount of salt intake will become higher in your body. So here we can say that you will produce lower urine than usual because of the osmotic pressure increase. Therefore, more ADH, antidiuretic hormone secreted. ADH antidiuretic hormone is the hormone that help the kidney manage the amount of water in our body, in the body. APH in the kidney will make the nephron distal and collecting tubules more permeable, to water. It at this water selective aquaporin channel to the cell membrane, and more water will taken from the tubule. So the more circulating ADH, the more water that reabsorb. So from EMA's case, we can say that EMA's water of urine will decrease because the body is conserving a lot of water. So that's one.
Oh, I see. All right. So we have know regarding the urine concentration and volume. So I want to ask you guys, you three, do you have any idea of, any other words to, add on, I guess, for our audience to...
Yeah, Tasha, I've
Yeah.
done my research, sorry. But you know what? When I've done my research, I just know that they estimated that globally around in this world around 1.65 million death. I say death from heart disease, which is attributed to this high salt intake each year. So like
Oh my.
yeah, so high salt of intake, when you take in so much salt in your body,
Oh.
it will cause many bad factor to your body. One of it
I see.
heart disease.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Najia, for the additional info. All right. Any others? Then I will jump to the conclusion.
Not
All right.
Neither.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So to conclude or to summarize, from our panels, the effect in concentration of urine in EMA cases, it will become increased since the concentration of solute, which is sodium chloride, increase itself since she eat a bag of potato chips, while the effect in volume of urine will become decreased since a lot of solute. Alright, in my side, okay, like Naziha in her additional info, if we practice this eating habit frequently, it will lead to a high blood pressure since we become more dehydration and also involved in heart disease itself. So make sure you guys practice eating good eating habit. Okay, don't eat excessive. You can, but not in not long. Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you for joining our program. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.